Well, good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, the 18th of August 2020. It's just after 6 o'clock in the morning. I woke up early again today, so been waiting for a bit daylight coming in. And I'm away back down the river. A bit earlier than the last one, an hour earlier. Well, I think it was about 7:15 last time I came. So I parked actually just up there on the road rather than down the road. I just had to pause the video there. As you can see, I'm on a very narrow bridge and a guy was coming across with two dogs. So I had to move off the bridge and then back on again. Yeah, so just after 6 in the morning. Just put the bin out there with the bin men, because they come about 7:15. Quite early for bin men, but that's what time they come. And that guy must have been jogging, because he's gone already. Out the sight. I mean, he could have went that way, of course. Then I wouldn't see him, but I mean, it's a long stretch up there, so he's either went that way or he's jogging. Well, I expected to be quite a quiet walk this morning, as far as people are concerned. I don't know what it was like where you were, but yesterday, bloody hell, the rain. We had some, I tell you. We had quite a bit. So I had to shuffle a few jobs around, because I wasn't prepared to go out in that yesterday. Like, people are generally understanding. The odd one doesn't understand, but anyway. Yesterday's jobs were all fine to be shuffled around, because at the end of the day, there's still a lot of people not back to work yet, or working, but working from home. Like, well, I'm down on the riverside. You can probably hear the running water. Very loud here. That's a lovely bit scenery there, just looking right down that river. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, here's a Lovelock Bridge. I've just walked across to check on the locks, and this is what we've got so far now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I keep forgetting how many I've seen, 6 or 7. But I think there was 6 the last time, there was 7. So somebody else has put one on. I would imagine one day it'll be littered with locks at some point. Right, heading along the narrow path where I bumped into the jogger the other day from Australia. Hopefully not bumping into anybody this morning. It's quite a way along there, like, so takes you a few minutes to get from one end to the other. This woman's sheep here, just most of them are just having to lie down. One or two eating. They get themselves in some funny places. There's one up there in the corner. Can't even see its head. It's lying up against the fence. Right, there's a magpie keep flying up the track in front of us. It just flew on the wall there. So this is her house. It's under renovation, as far as I know. Been like that for a while now, like. Just came across this sign. I haven't got a clue what it's meant to mean, or what it means, should I say, but Beaver 84. It was just wedged in there like that. Strange. I'm at the fish pass, and that's where that little sign is. Obviously nothing to do with beavers, like, but but it's lying there, not them now words for them, but anyway, never mind. You see some strange things when you're out and about. So, very quiet. I've only just still seen that one guy with his dogs. The water's not as clear today, because I think we must have had a bit of rain through the night. And obviously it, washes all the muck off the bank sides and stuff into the water and what have you. Yeah. Just having a bit look, see if I can see anything. We've only ever seen one fish in this pool in the corner there. Well, time to move on a bit. Just seen a woman go past there with the dog. You don't often see many women down here this time in the morning, like. Well, she's just up there in front. She's got a whippet. And there's one or two fish being shown themselves there a little bit. Aye, must have been quite a bit of rain, because this ground is quite, well, kind of muddyish this morning. I don't know what the forecast is for today, but it looks like it's going to be quite a good day. So this will dry up if it stays dry, and possibly the sun come out if we're lucky. You've probably heard us mention about buzzards around here. There is a pair that hangs around here over that way in the trees. I can hear them now. That was canny last week when I went up there and I seen the two deer and a pair of buzzards as well. That was interesting. But either crying out there anyway. And where where the path gets quite narrow up here, like all the grass and everything comes in, and probably get quite soaking wet there, like I would imagine this morning. That guy with the two dogs who passed us on the bridge this morning, he just went past. So He must have run up to maybe it's a caravan park and back with his two dogs. One of the dogs was in the river quickly like, and then back out again. So this is a bit I was talking about just before there. It gets it's very overgrown, so my legs are not going to get soaking, but not to worry. It's all part of it, all the fun of the fair, as I say. Soon be winter, and this lot will be all dying away. Yeah, looks quite bright here. Once you get in the open. Never seen anything like ducks out like that yet, like, but and I didn't expect to see deer here. Further up when you get into the field, you might do, like, but didn't expect to see much here. There's a duck over there. I don't know what it'll do when it sees me come towards it, of course. There it goes. It's running along the water. Got a bit of a shock, I think. Well, anyway, the journey to Wales is just a couple of weeks away now. Just have to hope that the government doesn't shut things down and leave things the way they are for the time being, till I get me a few days away over. That'll be I don't know whether it's going to be one big long video over a 3-day period or a few smaller ones where I'll be making the kind of film of the full journey, really. From leaving home to getting back. So, be interesting. Have to make sure I've got chargers and stuff. Laptop and stuff, I would imagine, because you know, this camera will fill up and I'll need somewhere to dump all the video, so I'll probably take the laptop with us and just use that to store everything till I get back. I had a portable drive, but when I moved home it somehow disappeared. It's probably the only thing I lost. There was nothing important on it, of course, but it's not the point. It wasn't very good losing it, because I could have just took that. I've looked everywhere for it, but can't find it. And here's the usual place where I sit for 5. But the grass is quite long and the weeds and stuff. So I'm not going to sit for 5. Dare say I would sit on this one, like, but be soaking wet anyway. River's nice and calm here. There's another footpath just runs along the back of them trees there, all the way along, and mainly used by the people in the caravan park, I think. I've never seen anybody for a while on that side. It's a bit hazy. I'm not sure yet whether I'm going all the way along the back. I think I might do. Have a bit walk through the trees while it's a canny morning. We'll see shortly. Well, it's quite kind of eerie, really. It's like very quiet and, you know, a little bit mist in the air. Past the thick stuff, like, so still like a single path, but it's alright this bit. Once you get up to the end, then get along the back of the trees. I think I will go that way actually. I've got my other camera with us just in case I see some deer or anything like that. But as I said the other week there, when you bring it, you usually see nothing. When you haven't got it, you see everything. And I can only use this little camera, which doesn't pick things up from a distance. You cannot zoom with it or nothing. So we'll see when we get there. Well, I've been out an hour and 10 minutes so far. There's a caravan park. It's all looking quiet. Of course it is only 7:10 in the morning, so a lot of people still be in bed. What we got here? Empty canistella. So somebody's been here drinking. Amazing what you find lying all over the place. Well, I'm at the end of the walk really, along the river, heading away from the river now and up along the back of these trees. So time to keep my eyes open, see if I can see any deer or anything. Walking along the side of this cornfield, came across this. It's like kind of a circle, flattened out, and a little pathway through there. It just comes around there, back into here. That could have just been some kids or something like it, but anyway, as I said, soaking wet. Look at the state of the shoes. The Berghaus or Berghorse waterproof, of course, so my feet's lovely and dry, but they're soaking on the outside. Been well worth the money. These have done well over 1,000 miles now, and still got a bit time left in them yet. This is where I seen the deer the other day. First of all, I seen the buzzards in the tree there. Then I looked over there and there was 2 deer, and one of them ran across the field. I think I explained that in the video. But no sign of nothing as yet. Well, it's been a canny stroll along the side of this field. And just about to go down into the woods now. See how dark it is in here. It looks dark from the outside, but you can usually see quite canny. Well, here we go. Whoa, what was that? Some tiny little bird, looked like a wren. I just mentioned them the other day, didn't I? You didn't see many of them. I actually nearly stood on it. Was complete silent when it was flying. Looked like a giant butterfly. But had to be a wren. Anyway, this is the area the buzzards live. And I can hear them crying now up above. Or screeching, or whatever you want to call the noise they make. Obviously, be looking for breakfast, I would imagine. Another little field here. You just cut through this field just a little way, because it's only narrow. I flew my drone from this field once over. A couple of years ago now, I think. More than that. 3 years maybe. So there's no sign of nothing in the field anyway. You don't see many rabbits around here either. Seen the odd one, but you'd think there'd be quite a few, really. Anyway, nearly back into the woods again. Actually, I took a slight different path by accident, and I came across this monster tree. You think it must have been a hell of a wind to bring that down. I mean, it goes way up there. And it's thick as well. Look at the roots. And a big massive hole where it left. And the amount of earth it took with it. Unbelievable. So this is I was meant to come down here, and for some reason I ended up taking the wrong route. But anyway, it allowed us to see something different, which I've never seen before in here. I'm back on the right track now, like, because I'm always cutting over this little river. Right, see if there's anything in this field. There's a big field here on my left. And the good thing about it is, you're hidden from the trees if there's anything in the field. But I can't see nothing in it, so... Doesn't look like the camera's coming out the day, not the other one anyway. What's this then? Badger hole, foxhole. Underneath this tree. And it just turns there and then goes down that way. And then there's another one just here. That one's a bit smaller, but aye, I wonder what lives down there. I've seen them a few times actually, but never took much notice really. I thought that was another one there. I think there's one more along here somewhere. Just as you get outside the wood. Somewhere along here. I might be mistaken, like, but I thought I did see one. There's another. There it is there, down there. I thought there was one here. And obviously something here has been, looks like it's been a lane there. And once again, pathway through. So obviously it's being used by badger or fox. And there's another one down there as well. So there's a few around. Oop, now you fell. There's a few around here. Right, well, as you're probably aware, when I get here it's either up that way or down this way, but I'm going down. More chance of seeing deer, I suppose, if I went up, like, but I fancy going doing it here. Well, I just checked 7,000 and some steps so far, which is about 3 miles, I think. Of course, I'm not back yet, but I'm very warm now. It's lovely. Almost next to the fish pass again, so I've been right round the block. Fish pass is just there, through that gate, and heading for the narrow track. So definitely not been many people out today, like, that's for sure. Man with 2 dogs and a woman with a whippet, that's all I've seen. She went away in front of me, but I never bumped into her, like, so I'm not sure which way she went. Probably or possibly the same way as me. But I kept stopping to look at things and take bits of video and stuff. So obviously gained that distance. But yeah, weekdays is the best for to come out, for sure. A lot of people seem to get out more on the weekends. Not long now when I'm back at the Lovelock Bridge, as I call it. And then about another half a mile after that, I think. That sheep there's on its knees. It's quite funny to watch actually, because it's moving along on its knees, look, as it's eating the grass. It's one way of doing it, I suppose. This one here is having a good scratch on the tree. They're funny creatures like the sheep. Well, I'm off the narrow path. To the sound of the river again, which is just there. Well, the weather's been canny. Hasn't rained or nothing anyway, so that's good. Been another tree came down there. The front end of that one must be actually in the river, I would have thought. Kind of tree like, but it's been down a while by the looks of it. Right, just coming up to the bridge. And there it is. I'm just wondering to myself, I wonder how much space on YouTube servers I've taken up with my videos. I mean, they must have some when you think about it, because lots and lots of people put videos on. That has to be one big massive building with lots of storage devices. But it's a great thing for people like me who likes making videos and have your own video channel and stuff. I really enjoy it. Glad I bought this camera. I was in America actually when I bought it. I seen it in one of the shops over there. It just came out, but it was cheaper than getting it in the UK, so it was worth it in the long run. Just got a text message from somebody. I just seen a little dipper over there, but it's flitting about quite a bit, so I never got a chance to take a picture of it. Haven't seen one for a while, but beginning of the year I think, around about March or something like that. Last time I seen a dipper, and funny enough it was on the same stone as where I seen it the last time, but I got photographs the last time. Well, I'm back at my favourite spot where I always have a bit of luck on the way here. And the video of today is coming to an end shortly. I did see one person just before there, but they headed up into the woods over here. So right, that's going to be it then for another day down by the river. The bridge is just there where I start and finish, and this time I'm parked just at the edge of the bridge. I don't normally park there because you cannot normally get parked there, but I came along that way because it was 6 o'clock in the morning. I thought there'd be anybody there, and there wasn't, so I would imagine there'd be a couple of cars either side of me now, I would imagine, or behind or whatever, I don't know. So I seen a duck in the dipper and a wren. That's about it. This morning I thought I might have seen a bit more. We're being so early. I might try coming out a little bit earlier the next time I get up early. And I'm off, of course, so that's it. I'm just hanging back here because there's a girl coming over with a dog. Yeah, there she goes along there. So that's it then. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. It's time to go home now, and I think I'll have a nice bacon sandwich, maybe bacon and egg, and talking about eggs, I'm getting short eggs. I might, after my breakfast, I think I might have a run up the farm and get a few eggs. Right, so anyway, that's it for now. Whether I'll get out again today or not, I don't know, but as always, stay safe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and a good evening. Bye for now. See you next time.